Morning, y'all. So I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about a conversation with God that I had where he ended up revealing something to me that I thought was just so cool, and I know that somebody else out there needs it. So my pattern is that when God gives me a word, and this is very specific to people, not really things, right? So if God tells me to quit a job, I'll probably just go quit it. But like there is something about when he tells me to remove people. And he could give me this word. He could tell me this in a dream. He could give me a sign. He could whisper this to me. Like anything, right? Give me the feeling, the gut feeling. And recently, God had given me a sign. He gave me dreams that I needed to remove a person from my life. So I had a conversation in prayer with God, and I was like, okay, so you know me, I'm not strong enough to just X people out of my life with no evidence. So give me, a sign, or let them do something that will allow me to just be done with them. Because I know that once that happens, it matches what you said. It's time for me to let them go. And God is so good. He told me, we need to get to a space where you don't need the evidence. God said, I want to pull you into a space where you don't need evidence to back up what I'm telling you to do. If I tell you to leave the job, if I tell you to quit, if I tell you to do it, if I tell you to cut the person off, if I tell you to leave the relationship, if I tell you to leave the group of friends, if I tell you to go on the trip, if I tell you to join the church, if I tell you to, everything I tell you to do, I want you to trust me so much that you don't have to think 2 and 3 times to do it, because you have to understand who I am. I am God. So I have seen conversations, I've heard conversations, I have seen motives, I see the heart of people, I see the intention of people. What we see as humans, we see people's actions, we see what they tell us, we see what they do, so we see who they show us. God knows who they are. God knows what that environment will bring. God knows who that person is going to lead you to be. He knows who is going to be at that event. He knows what's going to happen. He already knows the plan for our life, and he knows the future. So you have to get to a space where you trust him so much that when he delivers the word to you, you don't need the evidence. You can tell them, or you can tell that thing, or you can tell that person, or you can tell yourself, this is the word and this came from God. God told me that you are no longer supposed to be a part of my life. God told me that our time has come to an end. I'm leaving the job. Well, why are you quitting? Why are you quitting? Because God sees something in this place that I don't see. Well, why are you going back to school right now? You don't have time to do that, because God sees something in me that I don't see. When God delivers the word to you, right? Why would you sign with this record label? Why would you open this business? Why would you use your business and do the location there? Because God knows something that I don't know. And I don't have to know it to do it. I don't have to know it to be obedient. I don't have to know it to listen to him, because I trust him above anybody else, including myself. I trust him. So I'm just going to listen. And wherever it leads me, it has to lead me to the best place. God would never steer me wrong. Even if it looks like, in my eyes, in my own eyes, it looks like this doesn't seem like what I'm supposed to be in. This doesn't seem like what God would lead me to. But I know I listen to his word. But just get to a place with God where you trust him so much. And I'm working on this actively right now, y'all. Like, get to a place where you trust God so much that you don't need evidence to just do what he said. And that's really hard, y'all. I think that's really, really hard. I think that that's going to be really tough for me and very challenging, because I'm a very signs, wonders, and miracles type of person. I'm a very, make it reality type of person, and I need to have closure, and I need to know why. And I just think there's something beautiful about people who don't need that, who have come to a place of peace where they no longer need any of that. They are so grounded in their foundation with God. They are so trusting of Him that they don't need the evidence. He is the evidence. You are the evidence. You have everything you need. Okay, y'all. Have a good day.